Hello again everyone. So today got these gorgeous sorry, got distracted then. Got these gorgeous GHD Model 5. That's what they just, yeah, you can probably not see on there. Oh, there we go. GHD Model 5. Nice, lovely condition actually. Just need a bit of a clean up. Issue with them is, I'm pretty sure they're not working. I've had these a while. Should really get round to repairing the stuff that I've got now. Right, so we're plugged in. Oh, we're already switched on. Nothing's happening. So let's have a look at them. So I'll check the fuse in the plug for a start. That's always a sensible thing to do. £3 amp. Don't think that's going to cut it. I think they're normally a 5 amp. Yeah. So I'll just. That is working. I'll work that out actually. Yeah. Anyway, so that's alright. The plug's alright. So take these off, make sure they're real. Yeah. That covers a little bit. Just wasn't on that tight really, that cover. Which is no hassle, I can sort that out. I think this one's making up for it though. There we go, that's how it's, yeah, these are real. We've never been into before, so let's try it. So off camera now, I'm going to get between my legs and then I can undo that one while I'm holding that one. So I'll just have to take my word for it that I'm undoing them. That's tightening, I don't want to be tightening anything up. There we go. So it did go then. So that's the screw and a washer. So take that centre pin out. Take that out, undo them, take the plastic centrepiece out and your spring as well. So you got your spring, your centrepiece, your bolt that goes through and your nut that goes, or your screw that then holds them together. Right, so I'm not going to mess about with these, I'm just going to take out both sets, or both of these covers. I'm taking both of them off. Said both a lot then, didn't I? Anyway, I'm doing it. Right, so then, oh, I am unplugged, so I'm not doing anything I shouldn't be doing. Well, I probably am, but yeah. Right, I'll be back in 1 minute.
A few moments later.
Right, sorry about that. So we've got that off. Got that off. So I poke around, see what's up. Now the first thing I always go to is the thermal fuse. Because if your thermal fuse is blown, you're not going to work. It's not going to work. You're going to work, but it's not going to work. So, so your thermal fuse is perfect. So the next thing I always go to on these is yeah, R8 and R11. So I like this Model 5. I can see the problem already. So don't think I've ever had this one actually. I think I've ever had this. Let me just fasten that down with a bit of this tape of mine. Because I need that out of the way, because I can do all this now in situ. Just cut a piece of this tape off. Tie these up out of the way. There we go. Right, I'm going to zoom down and show you. You might actually see it. So let's have a look. So I'm going to get the microscope in as well. But as you can see there, that's a burnt resistor. So to check that, I'm on Holmes reading, and you're looking at getting, let me zoom out again, you should be getting around 50 ohms. So you got like 50 odd, 48, 49, something around that sort of reading. So I'm going to test R8, because R8 and R11 are about the same, or they should be. So that's running at 54, 55, yeah. Alright, shall I? Oh, that worked. That weren't my meter, that was my soldering iron telling me to go and have a brew. Anyway, this one is 53, 54. This one, as you can see, it's 0.76 mega ohms, and it should just be, let me get on there again, it should just be 53 ohms and not mega ohms. So that R11 needs changing. So to get an idea, oh shit, I keep dropping everything today. Don't know why I'm getting annoyed. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this out. So we'll get it under the microscope. I better press play, hadn't I? Because that is a good place to start, is play. So we're on with the microscope. Right, so as you can see there, that R11, what is that? The R11 is burnt out. So these are dead easy to change. As long as you get the right bit in, which I've got in, not got in. Let's give that a good clean. Right, let me get my soldering iron all set up. Right, that's my soldering iron set up. Tweezers. Right, so just getting one side there. Try and lift it. Get on the other side there. Don't want to be melting that, so I might get some I'll try this again. I might get some low melt solder on it if it don't behave itself. That's coming off of there, which is fine. That one off, that one off. Perfect. Right, that's off. Let me give that a clean. Let me give that a clean, he says. Don't know where my bottle, my little bottle of IPA has gone. Right, let's give that a clean up. Of IPA. There we go. So now I've got to find box number 2. I'm sure there is box number 1. There we go. Right. 51 resistors. Got 'em. We're in the right one this time. There's 2 different types. Some of them use an 100 ohm resistor and some do the 50s. So yeah, right, so that's in there. Let's clean the old solder off. Let's put a bit of that on there. That should help. I've got a bit of flux on there we go, perfect. That's lifted off. Give it another clean up. And now I'm just checking my R8. That seems alright. I've had my meter on it, so it's fine. Right, there we go. That's that done. So what I'll do now, I'll put a bit of fresh solder on there. That's fine. A bit of fresh solder on them pads. There we go. There we go. And then I'll pop the new one on. Perfect. Just going to add a little bit more solder onto this side. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. That's it. Again, give it another clean up. And now a little bottle's gone. A little bottle of IPA. A squirty bottle of it. I always use a wet one end and then I dry it with the other end to make sure it's nice and dry. So that's another one. Let's see how that works. So the thermal fuse is fine, it's just blown that little resistor. There we go. So it was literally, once I got into it, literally a 5-minute job. Let's put that back. There we go. Right, let's bang these back on. It's quite a straightforward job really, as long as you've got, it's a matter of buying the resistors really, and they're not that expensive, but you've just got to get the right ones. So yeah, let's get rid of the microscope now. There we go. Turn the lights off. Turn them off. So I've finished with that now. I'm just going to give that a bit of a clean, bit of a wipe down. Again, IPA, my little friend. He gets hot grime and air products off things. There we go. Clean down. Just make sure you don't trap any wires. Like that. Red wires in the way. Come on. Out of the way. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. Just got to keep an eye on them. The plates are nice and clean on here. Let me get my little brush. IPA out brush. Grab the screws, make sure they're clean. Yeah. Perfect. Right, put this back now. Just put your spring in first, your long end. Look at the state. Oh, what have you done, mate? Look at that, what I've done. Trap that in there, that's not good, is it? Right, everything's sticking. Better check them wires just in case anything's nicked them. No, they're fine, thankfully. That's it. Right. Yeah, that's about it really. I've every confidence they're working, but there's always a chance that it could have blown the pick chip. If it blows that, then I do have other motherboards, little motherboards that I can use. I could steal one off. So that's not a massive issue. Just a bit of a pain really changing them over, but it is what it is. Let me get it between my legs again. Tighten that up. Perfect. Right. So let's plug her in again. See what the issue is now, if anything. I'm not saying it's going to work, but that's one issue sorted out anyway. There we go. It's working, as you can see. That should be pulsing now. So it'll come on again. There we go. Yeah, both plates are heating up. Once it's reached temperature, that'll stay lit. There we go, beeps, beep beep beep, and then that's lit up. Yeah, they're fine. So, for the sake of a tiny little 50 ohm resistor, it stopped them from working. So what, 5-minute job? all I'm doing here now, I'm just testing, make sure that the cable's in good condition and it's not cutting out. But yeah, that's they're gorgeous then. They are absolutely lovely. So that's another job done on this Sunday morning. I'm having a bit of a repair fest. Get all my jobs out at where that I need to. So I'm going to leave them switched on. They should turn themselves off in about 30 minutes. So I'll leave them to one side and then yeah, we'll see how they are. We'll see if they switch off. I'll just put them on the side of me. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone.